Hi guys, welcome once again. In this video, I will show you how to link your database with the table or how to load your database value in the table, or more specifically is it's called a data grid view. So for example, I have this form and it's running now, and when I press this button, all the values from the database is loaded into this table. You see, these are all values coming from the database. So how did I do that? I will show you now. First of all, I have taken a button. It's simple, and I have taken this data grid view. You can see here, this is a data grid view, and just go to your toolbar and drag it to your form. So take two things, and then I just rename my button. In the text I will write load table. Okay, so when I press this load table button, this data grid view should be filled by the database value, and the data grid view name is the same as data grid view. Okay. So what I did, I double clicked my button, so I will go to the method of the button, or the function, or the event of the function, and here I have copied and pasted my code which I usually paste for linking the database. So if you don't know this code, you can go to the jail ListBox video or Link Combobox video, and you can see the similarities of the code, because I use these 4 lines always and the try and catch block always. So just copy and paste that code in this method. I will just go through the code. String, const string, this is a connection. Data source, local host, port, your SQL port, and username root and password root. SQL connection, con database is equal to gc new mysql const string, and then mysql command which you are passing into the MySQL database. Variable name is cmd database is equal to gc new my command, and here you write the query. For now I just write select star from the database dot edata. So I have this database, and in this database I have this table, so database dot this table name. Okay, and comma con database, which is this variable, and then I have written my SQL data reader cap MySQL reader, and just make a try catch block. Here if you copy the code from the earlier video for the connection, you will see a while loop which I have deleted from here because I don't need that while loop, and this is new code I have added in order to load my table or load my database values into the data grid view table. So what you need to do is, first you need to declare a MySQL adapter cap SDA. So SQL data adapter, that's why I have taken this variable, is equal to gc new mysql adapter, and then just copy this variable and paste it here. Arrow pointer select command, which is this declaration. So if you have some other SQL, if you are using some SQL server or some other database, you have different SQL command. So just copy and paste it here. If no, it's different, I think. Yeah. So SDA arrow pointer select command is equal to cmd database command. Yeah, I was talking about this. Yes. So this is this mysql command variable. So SDA arrow pointer select command is equal to cmd database, and then declare a data table and the variable db dataset, or you can more appropriately name it as data table if you want, is equal to gc new data table. Okay, and then this will hold all the data from the database, and then this adapter will fill the grid view with this dataset. So write SDA arrow pointer fill db data set, which is this variable, and then write binding source cap b source, this is the variable name, is equal to new gc new binding source, and then copy this variable and paste it here. Arrow pointer data source is equal to db dataset, which is this variable, you see, and then just copy the name of your data grid view, which is this. So just select this and copy this name and paste it here. Data grid view name arrow pointer data source is equal to b source, which is this, and then SDA arrow pointer update db dataset, so which is this variable. Okay, and just the code for the catch block, so you have already copied and pasted this. So the new code is this one. So if you want to copy this code, just pause the video and copy and paste it into your code. So this code will load the database value into your data grid view. Right now I'm loading all the values, all the columns of the database. So it's loading EID, name, surname, age, username and password. By writing this query select star, whenever we use star it loads all the values. But for example, I just need only 3 columns, name, surname and age. How can I load only 3 columns of the database? You can just replace this star from name column, surname and age column, and when you run the program, it's running, just log in, and when you press this load table button, it only shows 3 columns. So in this way you can customize your table and just use what column you want to show in this table, and just customize your data grid view. when you click these titles, you can also change the sorting of the values. So it's sorting from maximum to minimum, or otherwise minimum to maximum. So this is also very good quality of this data grid view. So I think you have learned something new this time. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.